Hello, welcome to Kia e-Niro Diaries on the 13th of July. The heat goes on and I'm coming to you from the swing seat under the big cherry tree in the garden. Just a quick question for you. Somebody pointed out after my last video that maybe I should change the name of the channel because I'm not always talking about the Kia. And in fact the last video was about car sales, and it's quite interesting that I've had about 300 and something views of that, whereas previous videos are getting between 1,000 and 2,000 views. Now I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about how many subscribers I've got. It's nice to get more subscribers, and I'm getting close to 1,000 now after, what was it, 6 years. But it's interesting. So what do you think? Suggestions on a postcard, please, if you think I should change the name of the channel, because I might not always be driving the e-Niro. Anyway, back to the e-Niro, and I'm a bit of a numbers nerd, and the other day we went over on the odometer where it was reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, I know, I'm a bit weird, and I took a picture of it, so there we go. What I want to talk about today is the solar, because just over there are 3 of my solar panels on the wall that I put up in 2022 on the barn, and the other 8 which are on the roof of the barn, 4 facing east, 4 facing west, that I put up in 2019. Well, over the next couple of days, because we are just in this endless period of sunshine, it's just perfect blue skies, not a cloud, I'm going to hit 15,000 kilowatt hours of output. Now, my solar panels are not the most efficient. As I say, when I put them, the first lot in 2019, they were 300 watt panels. These days, if you're buying solar panels, they're like 450, 500 watts per panel, and they're half the price. But there we go. They've been up there, don't have to maintain them, do anything to them. They've been up there for over 6 years, and they've produced just over 12,000 kilowatt hours. And then the 3 more modern ones, which are up against on the wall there, they've produced just coming up to 2,900 kilowatt hours. So 15,000 kilowatt hours then, what does that really mean? Well, the average efficiency of the car, winter, summer, is 14 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometres. And so in terms of the amount of driving, the solar's given me 107,142 kilometres, which is 66,428 miles. And if I'd have had to have bought that electricity at today's prices from the grid, that would have cost me 3,024 euros. But if I'd have had to buy petrol to go that far, with a car doing 55 miles to the gallon at current prices, that would have cost me 9,087. So you see, it's about a third of the price to run your car, even if you don't have solar panels. And all this nonsense on the anti-EV channels, the EV deniers, and I call them deniers because the conversion to EVs is just inevitable, right? There's nothing that's going to change. It's just the rate of change that's the question. So yeah, massive savings on running an EV as opposed to a petrol car. But what about the cost of the panels? Well, the 2 bits of work I had done, 2019 and 2022, were just under 6,000 euros. And of course, 6,000 euros to replace 3,000 euros worth of electricity doesn't really make sense. But if you're talking about it replacing 9,000 euros worth of fuel, then it makes absolute sense. And of course, every day that goes by, I'm winning more and more. The more kilometres you do, the more the sun comes up every day, and you get a little bit of solar even in the winter, the more you're winning. Anyway, so that's just a quick update on the solar. Hope you found that interesting. What do you think about changing the name of the channel? I don't know. I'm easy on it either way. Kia e-Niro Diaries, been with me a long time, but maybe it doesn't reach quite as many people as it should if it was called something else. I don't know what I would call it. I don't know, electric car diaries, whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next time.